Vikings lose this game. I have lost my voice screaming at the TV. They fall to 6-5, losing to the Denver Broncos on the road at Mile High. Final score 21-20. We can talk about Josh Dobbs and a bit of a fall from grace, what we saw tonight compared to what we saw the previous two games, and multiple times where he threw behind his targets. Okay, fine. That's fair. But for me, the primary culprit here is KOC. Kevin O'Connell, that was a cowardly performance. It was the worst coaching job that you have done in your head coaching career, by far. Worse than 4th and 8, because we're talking about the entirety of a game where you just absolutely bleep the bed. I think he can be a really good head coach if he's not calling plays. We are more than a year and a half in. There's been absolutely no improvements with your play calling. In fact, I would say it's gotten somehow, some way, it has gotten worse. Brian Flores, I don't even blame him for what turned out to be the game-winning touchdown to Courtland Sutton, because over the course of the game, this man gave you opportunity after opportunity, getting stops after stops, opportunities for you, KOC, to fatten up the lead that you had for the majority of the game. And what did you do? You coached scared. You coached like you didn't want to be there. Run, pass, defense, defense, defense. The Vikings, they had 3 turnovers in tonight's game, 2 of which was off of coaching. Just ridiculous coaching. The first possession, doing this Mary Poppins spoonful of sugar type of play on 3rd and short. And you have TJ Hawkinson motion from right to left, line up under center, and just snap the ball and do a pitch play to Josh Dobbs where he took a shot in the head. Not only were you stopped, you didn't get a first down, but he took a headshot. He went in the tent. Luckily, he was able to come back in the game. But, well, not only did you get stopped, that resulted in a fumble, a turnover. Denver recovered, and they turned that into 3 points. It was super unnecessary. That's the type of play that you do in the red zone or a goal possession. There's no reason to do that play whatsoever. And then the second turnover that was caused by the head coach, Ty Chandler is absolutely balling. He's making the most of his opportunities for whatever reason. And I knew this would happen because when I saw Alexander Mattison get cleared out of the concussion protocol, I knew that you were going to start him, KOC. Alexander Mattison, he's RB1. Why? Because Kevin O'Connell is just too nice. You're too nice, bro. I saw a video where Coach K, coaching Team USA, had to sit Kobe Bryant down and say, hey, you're taking horrible shots. You're not helping the team out at all. He had to hold a great player accountable. Why can't you hold a guy like Alexander Mattison accountable? He needs to be benched. But anyway, getting to the second turnover caused by the head coach, I counted at least 2 drives where Ty Chandler was going all the way off and was taken out by the coaching staff. He was taken out 3 times, but one of them, Chandler asked to come out the game. But the other 2, I believe, was off of coaching. Absolutely killing it, those drives. This one drive in particular, hey, Chandler, come on out. Alexander Mattison, you go in. Alexander Mattison fumbles the football. What else? What else do you need to see with this guy? Tell us why. I challenge the Vikings media to ask Kevin O'Connell. You are one of the worst rushing offenses in the league. You have, based off of my count, you have 5 rushing touchdowns, none of them by your starting running back. Why do you continue to push this guy when other players have shown that they produce more with the limited snaps that they get. Why can't you hold Alexander Mattison accountable? He's not a great player. He's a liability. And he turned the ball over because you are just committed to him, because you're too nice to make a big, tough decision like that. And speaking of Ty Chandler, there was 3rd and 20. This was in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 20. And dump off pass to Ty Chandler. You're not expecting much. He turns that into, I would argue, a first down. But somehow the ref said he was short of the line to gain. Either way, officially, he got you 19 yards on 3rd and 20. And what do? You immediately bring in Alexander Mattison back. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. You fall to 6-5. You got Chicago next week. It just sucks because someone brought this up during the live stream. Hey, this was all going to come crashing down at some point without Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. And maybe that's true, but I don't think that's true in this particular case. Tonight, in tonight's game, you led for the majority of this contest. And coaching, not missing Kirk, not missing Justin Jefferson, coaching is the reason why you lost. It got to a point where I was just saying, all right, Brian Flores, Ty Chandler, can you please save us? Because KOC, the mastermind offensive play caller, is not getting it done. He doesn't need to call plays anymore. I think he can still be a really good head coach, as long as he's not calling plays. As long as he is calling plays, stuff like you saw tonight is going to, unfortunately, continue to happen. They're 6-5. They still have a shot to make the playoffs, but that was a huge opportunity that you allowed to pass you by for absolutely no reason. Alexander Mattison, your pride, you being too nice, is the reason why you lost this game. And that's on you, the head coach, nobody else.